Good day, everybody. Welcome to our seventh lesson on everyday uses of Gemini. While Gemini can perform many of the same tasks as other AI chatbots, one of the biggest advantages is its deep integration with the Google ecosystem, a workspace that millions of people use every day. From Gmail and Google Docs to Google Drive, Sheets, and more. Gemini is built right into the tools many of us already rely on for work, business, and personal productivity. Today, we're looking at what you can do with the free version of Gemini. In our next videos, we'll shift gear and check out the paid version.
If you are using an Android phone, chances are at this time of of this video when you're watching it, you already have Gemini AI. You actually don't have to install it. You actually don't have to configure it. It automatically comes with the operating system. There's a keyword that you just have to say out, and when you say the keyword, the assistant is activated. It listens to what you're saying, then thereafter gives you a response or carries out the task after you say the keyword. So I'm going to say the keyword right now that activates the AI Gemini assistant on your phone. Hey Google, I would like to know what the weather would be like today between 19 hours to 21 hours in Harare.
Tonight, between 1900 and 2100, expect mostly clear skies with temperatures dropping from 11 degrees Celsius to 10 degrees Celsius. It will remain dry with a minimal chance of rain.
Okay, see, so you've noticed that after I say the keyword and gave it the instruction, it then processed whatever I asked it to process. So that's one advantage of actually using Gemini. You can actually speak and then it responds, and then whatever answer you would need, it will give you according to whatever you would have asked for it. So this is one of the advantages of having an Android phone, in that you can easily access the Gemini AI. Okay, so we're going to explore another use of Gemini AI using the Android phone. Hey Google, could you please check what the distance is from Madokero Shopping Center to 5 Avenue Shopping Center?
The driving distance from Madokero Mall to 5 Avenue Shopping Center and Laundrette is approximately 11.4 kilometers and takes about 21 minutes to drive.
Okay, so this is another use of Gemini AI using our Android phone. You see that it even connected to the Google app to actually calculate this distance. So I hope you've seen how versatile Gemini AI is within the Android workspace.
Okay, so we're going to look at Gemini using the Google Chrome browser. The advantage of using Gemini using the Google Chrome browser is that it is located on the Google Chrome browser. Once you're logged into your Gmail, you can easily access it, as opposed to the other AI chatbots where we actually needed to create an account and then having to log in, etc., and put in our details. But with this AI chatbot, we can just simply click. So we're just going to click on the Ask Gemini icon. Okay, so you'll notice that to the right side, the Gemini has opened up a panel on which you can click on Start Chat in order to actually um, ask the AI something. So, for example, we're going to ask the AI what free AI tools are available in Zimbabwe? Okay, that's what we're going to ask. And our response is loading. So you'll have the Google search AI engine giving us all the information pertaining to what free tools are available in Zimbabwe. You've got Google, ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity, Grammarly for all different types of tasks that you'd want to actually perform. So this is the response that we will get from the Gemini AI search. While at least there's an option to use the side search bar for Gemini, um, this option sometimes can be very limiting. Like if you click on the plus icon, you'll notice that it will just only give you these options. Let's say we'd want to then access the fuller version in terms of functionality of the Gemini application. We can just click on this, and then from there you'll notice that the Gemini application is already within the Google apps. Then we can click on that, and then from there you'd notice that the broader Gemini app is opened. So from here we can then proceed to do other searches which are much wider. Let's just click on the plus icon so that we can see the options that are available. We're able to upload files, we're able to get files from Drive, from Google Drive, and then we're able to do all these other things which were not available on the side um, bar. So what we're going to do is we're going to add documents from Drive, from Google Drive, and then by just clicking there and then agreeing to this, and then allowing Gemini to connect to Google Drive. And then you'll notice that the Google Drive, an interface for Google Drive will be open with documents from Google Drive. So from here, we want to add this document as well as want to add three documents. So we're going to add this one first. Click insert. And then we also want to add a second document. What we want is for Gemini to analyze our documents and give us a summary of what these documents are talking about. So we've added this document. So you'll notice that unlike Perplexity, when we did our lesson in Perplexity, we noticed that with Perplexity, the credits would easily run out. So we could not be able to really do the uploading of documents, summarizing and analyzing because there were fewer credits. Whereas with Gemini, we are noticing that we're going to be able to do that. So we're going to ask Gemini, please summarize these documents. And Gemini gets to it and now is in the process of summarizing. So we've managed to upload documents from our Google Drive, and I've asked Gemini to actually summarize what's actually in these documents. Gemini can do the same thing as well for documents that are even on your local machine as well. Okay, next we want to use the deep search option, which is this option that we find when we click on the plus icon. So basically, what is deep search? Deep search is an advanced AI powered research capability that goes beyond a normal web search. Instead of simply returning a list of links, it searches multiple sources, analyzes information, compares findings, and produces a structured research report or answer. So, in what cases would we want to use deep search? Well, when you're doing things like market research, academic research, competi- competitor analysis. So, in our case, we want to use it when we're doing our product research. what we're going to be looking for is, let me just type that. What is the best laptop for AI and data science below 1,000 US dollars. So this is what we want to use deep search for. So we're going to click on the plus icon and then we'll click on deep search. Okay, it's asking me if I want to start a new chat. I'll just click yes, new chat. And then it already puts the deep search option. Then I'll just click on the submit button. So you'll notice that the deep search is a bit, it takes a bit longer than the normal search, because the normal search is just searching web links, whereas this one is going deep. So it's telling us that it's analyzing results, it's going to create a report, and it will be ready in a few minutes. Okay, so we'll have to click on the start research button, and then the research will start. And this will take a few minutes. So on the left, you'd notice that the AI has already come up with a research plan in terms of how it is going to execute this. And then on the right side, we are now already getting information in terms of the question that we've asked. We may not read all of this, but at least we're also getting links to just support the information that the AI has given us. So you'll notice that with deep search, it takes a bit more time, but it is also thorough, giving links and even more information. It actually then comes up with a plan on how it will execute that. So you also notice that other platforms like ChatGPT and Perplexity also offer deep search. Keep in mind, this is only the beginning. The free version is an incredible starting point, but the paid tier completely unleashes your productivity. We are talking effortless spreadsheets, analysis, instant email drafts, seamless Google Docs integration, and next level workflows that will dive into the upcoming videos. For now, let's examine what we can do with these free tools. Up next, we're exploring Canva. Don't miss it out. See you in the next video.